Yo, it's a few days later, and I'm kind of waiting for some stuff to get here, so I can wrap this up, at least while it's a drive, and that means cleaning up this mess. I did put the back seat back in though, but now I'm gonna attack this, and before I do that, I gotta clean some stuff up, and I got a real problem because I got even less room in the garage now, and this is why. That's another LS. Why did I do that? So I did buy another motor. That is another LQ4, but it is newer. It is out of a 2003 Express van, so it is still drive by cable, but it does have the aluminum heads, and it's basically just a nicer, cleaner motor than this one, but I'm still going to run this one. Plans with that one are to kind of build it on the side, like cam, springs, maybe different heads, and I don't know, maybe a car intake, but that's going to come later. I just found a really good deal and I couldn't pass it up, and it's got the spare 4L80 transmission too. That's two-wheel drive, so it's a direct replacement for this. So basically, if stuff goes wrong with this motor, I can rob off that one and make it work, but it's in the way. So I gotta clean up this mess a little bit, and then I'm gonna get to wiring, shortening the stuff inside, and I'll show you what I'm doing a little bit. Okay, I got the PCM mounted up again behind the dash. It's solid. It's got two bolts, one right here, one up here, and then a bar down here. And these wires right here just barely make it over this support on the dash. So I don't have those plastic caps, these guys, because it makes it just a little too tight right here, so I did not use those. But now I have to get this harness attached to this harness, and I would like to do it to where it tucks behind the computer. So, but there is going to be some built-in slack into it, so I think I'm just going to end up doing this where I cut it off, take this, run it behind there, grab this and connect it right about here, and then it'll all sit up in here. So this is going to be a long, tedious process, so I'm going to start. Okay guys, I'm at my evening stopping point. Working on this a couple hours. Let me show you how I done. So this is how it's looking so far. Might look kind of messy to you right now, but they're just being ran and they're not tucked yet. OBD2 port is shortened, sitting right there. Got a few more wires. This stuff goes over towards the that side of the car, so I'm kind of working my way from the glove box to the driver's side. So, but I guess the mess down here is not as bad. I don't know. I'll keep going. Still working for this wiring, but I wanted to stop and show you guys something really quick. So when if you're putting in like a 4L80E or 4L60E, I think when you have anything with the lockout converter, you need to have the wire from your computer that does the lockout hooked up to your brake pedal, so that when you're driving and you're in overdrive and then you hit the brakes, it takes it out of overdrive and locks up the converter. So this is like my Nova factory brake switch. So I believe that it's when the brake is off, this is always depressed, and then when you let off the brake, it lets that pop out and lets the connectors hit. So I had to get this one right here, which actually has 2 sets of terminals. So the front set works as the normal brake switch right here, and the back set acts for the lockout. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I think, I'm not sure hand, which is the normally open or closed, but just know that you need to get that upgraded little brake switch. Okay, I just want to give you guys an update. We are getting super clean. Big old wire mess down here is gone. All I left is, these are all factory plugs, so I think I'm at the point now where I can start putting the dash back together. So I am going to work on that. Check this out. Engine light turned out like a champ. I don't want that thing blown in my face, but it's easy to check. Just check it right there. And yeah, so getting pretty darn close. I'm just going to keep on working on this dash wiring now, and then I'll clean up these messes down here and here. Clean up the vinyl, put the seat in. I got to retorque the exhaust, and we're pretty close to driving it. So I'm just going to keep at it. Hopefully this video is not too long. Okay, we're on the home stretch of cleanup and getting ready to drive it. We still have some stuff to do, but for right now, this is all the wiring that I shortened out of that harness. We're picking up all the loose crap out of here, and dash is partly in. We don't have the top part, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just gonna get it cleaned up for bare bones and hope we have everything good enough to drive. So hopefully, I'll show you myself back together. I really want to run this square style cover. I think this should probably have the round one, but I like this one, and I already have it. So I did have to make a little adapter plate. So let me see if this works. Okay, there's the plate, because this hole spacing from this one to this one is larger on these. So looks like I need to, no, that goes flat. This should bolt right up now. I might have to do some trimming for the harness, but let me just try to test fit it. Okay, my spacing is actually good. So I just need to trim off, I'm gonna trim this lip right here. See if I can get it to suck down a little bit further. So just this spot, because normally the harness comes out this way. So let me trim that, maybe the bottom of that, probably right like that, and I'll fit it and I'll show you. Check it out, there it is. I think it looks good. There's where I trimmed it. Anything to help clean things up. I approve. I have to walk it all around the 4-runner. Go on that side. car looks so freaking low right now. Oh my gosh! It is so low. Are we getting clear? Look under there, Caleb. See how our exhaust looks. I'm gonna get down low.
Oh, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're real good.
Looking clean?
Yeah, we're on like maybe 8 inches off the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, you're yeah, go back up, go back up, go back up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull it out, don't move.
Is this my Uber? It feels a little bit weird. Car's running. We're gonna take it for a little spin. Hold that, Caleb. Gotta get them cobwebs out.
Oh gosh. That's rough.
It moves under its own power. It shifts. It shifts and it drives on its own power so far. We're just going to do a quick loop. She wants to go. I don't know if that's the transmission whining a little bit. Transmission might be a little weird sounding. Oh, there's that rubbing.
If we go that way, we can get on the road.
I don't want to go fast yet.
Alright.
Gosh, my suspension's like bottomed out right now. I feel like the transmission is a little whiny. It's kind of got me a little nervous. Very first drive. 6-0.
Oh, nice.
Literally the very first spin down the block.
What transmission's on it?
4L80E.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that looks good.
Got the fire extinguisher in hand, making sure we don't burn down.
Perfect, yeah. Man, that looks real good. Damn, can't do much better than that.
Yep.
She run good? Sounds good.
I don't know, hopefully it'll hold up. It's like literally the first up and down the street, so
Nice, man.
figured I'd say something so you guys don't think we're hot rodding up and down the street.
Yeah, no, do it up.
He wants it. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
That was fun. That felt really good. What do you think, Caleb?
I like it. That poor kid.
Let's get in here and check some stuff. Here, hold that.
Oh, okay, we got it.
Oh, that rubbing. Gosh, that sounded so good. Especially when it kicked down like that. Holy crap.
I like that.
Holy crap. Yeah. Definitely more of that to come. What do you think? Yeah, we'll be back.